Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you're here and I so appreciate you clicking on this video. Today I have a haul. It is kind of a crazy haul. I have like over a dozen fragrances right next to me, and these are all ones that I got at pretty major discounts. Some of them bigger discounts than others, but I just wanted to show you what I got and kind of talk about them and then be able to actually put them into my collection, because I try to segregate them before I film so that I don't get them mixed up or forget to talk about some fragrances. So I'm very excited about some of these. I got some from Ipsy. I got some secondhand that I purchased from another fragrance YouTuber. I'll have her linked down below and also right up here. So if you haven't watched Holly Go Lightly, go watch her. She has some fantastic videos. Some of them I got at like Fragrance Buy and Fragrance Net, and yeah, this was my first Fragrance Buy CA purchase. And then I also have a couple that I picked up at TJ Maxx. So lots of discounts. I'll try to remember how much they are and let you know that I don't know exact numbers on all of them quite yet, like off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look for receipts. I lied when I said I got some from Fragrance Net. I didn't get one from Fragrance Net. This one I got from Zulily. I was thinking it was Fragrance Net. Anyway, it is Sorbetto Rosso from Escada. This was on Zulily actually, and it was like $30 some. It was under 40. It is the giant 3.3 ounce, and this is a watermelon fragrance, which is why I wanted it, because I've been obsessed with watermelon. I've been like obsessed with pineapple, just tropical fruits, and oh my gosh, this is so delicious. I've sprayed this on, like this is a great pick me up in the middle of the day, and I'm so happy that I found this. Super excited. This might take my top spot in Escada fragrances, and I have some really good ones. Like I have several of them that I really love, but this one is definitely right up there. It's just bright and refreshing and just invigorating, and I really, really enjoy it. So that is Escada Sorbetto Rosso. Sorbetto Rosso. Forgive my pronunciations. I try my best. These next two I picked up at Sephora. They were doing some crazy, was it Labor Day? Something like that. Some crazy sale, and they were 40% off, and I decided I was going to collect the Gioia fragrances. So I got Sky Gioia and Light Gioia. I do have a travel size of Sorbetto of, what am I saying? I do have a travel size of Sky Gioia at home somewhere. I don't know why I said that way, but I do have a travel size of this. So I just really wanted the pretty bottle. Like the bottles are so pretty. Yeah, this one is very light. It's kind of a fruity type scent. Nothing outstanding, but I think this will be just a nice everyday kind of scent. Really nice in the spring and in the summer. Just kind of a warming type of a scent. I like it. Then I picked up Light Gioia, and like I said, these were both 40% off, so there was a major sale on them, which was very nice, because even though these aren't too big of bottles, like it still adds up if you start getting collections. See, this one I don't like nearly as much. This one is very floral, and it's like a white floral, I think. It's not jasmine or tuberose, but it smells like maybe gardenia. I don't think it's orange blossom. It could be orange blossom. I don't really like orange blossom. It's just kind of overwhelming to me. I need to wear it on my skin, but it's not my favorite. I'm glad that I got it on sale. And honestly, it's probably going to just sit and look pretty next to the other bottles, because this is my least favorite of the line that I've tried so far. I picked up these two. I think they were like half price at Ulta one day. I don't really remember at all. I just remember they were on sale. So these are both from the Body Shop. They're just a hair and body mist. And this one is Clementine and Starfruit. And the other one that I picked up was Apricot and Agave. I don't know if I really like this one, the Clementine and Starfruit. It has some nice elements to it, but it also has like an artificial sicky sweetness to it. So maybe this would be a good hairspray, mist, like a pick me up in the middle of the day or something, but it's just okay. It's nothing to write home about, and it's nothing I would recommend. The Apricot and Agave, on the other hand, is very pretty. It's very light. You don't get, like, it's not as sweet as pink sugar. But it's along those lines. It has some fruitiness to it, but I wouldn't pinpoint it as an apricot scent. But it is pretty, and it's definitely one that I will reach for over the Clementine and Starfruit. Clementine and Starfruit. I think I said mandarin earlier. What's the difference between a mandarin orange and a clementine? Is there a difference? Are they just... I don't know. I'm not a fruit biologist. There's probably a botanist? No, that's for flowers. Or do they look at... It's been a long time since I took biology. Let's look at my first Ipsy deal. I think I got this one for $12. It's from Tokyomilk. This is their dark. It is Tainted Love. It's number 62. Like, each side has like a different thing going on. It's kind of interesting. The notes are dark vanilla bean, orchid, white tea, and sandalwood. So it is definitely like a gourmand. Yeah, it is a boozy gourmand. If you like bee or angel share, I think this is kind of in that same vein. Not similar, overly similar to either of those, obviously, but yeah, just really nice. I do like this one, and I can't wait to actually wear it because I haven't worn it yet. The other two things I picked up from Ipsy are Ellis Brooklyn Sweet and Salt, and I can't remember if these were like $12 for the two of them or if it was $6, something like that. They do have really pretty packaging, so they're like a frosted glass and the shade of the packaging, which is really nice. I did do a kind of recently an Ellis Brooklyn house review from the samples and stuff that I had, and I added these afterwards, so if you're interested in more Ellis Brooklyn, I'll have a link up above. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about Salt. It's kind of, it almost has like a metallic type feel to it. I need to see how it performs on my skin, but these were not very much at all. I can't remember exactly what I paid for them, like I said, but there we go. We got the other Ellis Brooklyn. So this one is sweet. I definitely like this one better than the Salt one. It almost has like a little citrusiness to it. It's not like an overly sweet. There's something in it that's tempering it as well. So that one is nice as well. One last one from Ipsy. This is from Skylar. This is their Fall Cashmere, which is roasted almond, cinnamon bark, and spiced ginger. And I was a little worried about the ginger because I know ginger like can cause allergies and like reactions on skin. So it makes me a little nervous when they're in perfumes because they're usually, you know, using essential oils in some form. I'm definitely getting the almond, like that's very prominent. It is a rollerball. It was $3 though, so like I can deal with this, and I could probably decant it. It's a 0.16 fluid ounces or 5 ml. I'm getting mostly the almond, which is funny because I don't remember smelling that much almond before. Yeah, on the rollerball itself, I get a little bit more of that cinnamon in there, so interesting. And I guess they should say cinnamon, I know, is also something that can cause skin reactions. So, yeah, I think it's interesting. I need to wear it more in the fall. Actually break it out and start wearing it now. All right, the next two that I got, I purchased from Holly at Holly Go Lightly. Like I said, her channel will be linked down below. Go check out her videos. She has, like, if you want to know about indie or niche or just, like, have learning bombs dropped on you about fragrance, she is the channel to go to. She is amazing. I always learn so much from her videos, and even though her tastes don't always align with mine, because she's way cooler than me and is comfortable in a lot of funkier fragrances that I would never feel comfortable in. Like, I just love learning from her channel. So I purchased two fragrances from her kind of recent declutter, and I'm very excited about them. And she gave me a nice deal on them, which I was happy about. So this one is Jo Malone. This is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I already knew that I liked this fragrance because I had a hand cream of this and a couple samples, but Jo Malone's are so expensive that I haven't really invested in Jo Malone that much. Yeah, it's just really nice and light and comforting. This actually, if it wasn't so expensive, this would be an amazing like pillow spray to spray your pillows before you go to sleep. I'm probably not going to do that because I can get a giant bottle of Aqua de Gioia, which is another one that's a lovely pillow scent, for about the same price as a bottle of this because they've been having sales. So Wood Sage and Sea Salt, one that I really enjoy. The other one I got is Wonderland Peony from Floral Street. I had never seen their packaging before. It's so interesting. Like, it's so different. So this is how it looks in here. It has like a little tape there, and everything's supposed to be like compostable, I think, or recyclable or something like that. And it's very simplistic. So this is what the bottle looks like. You see the peony through the front, and then that's what it looks like on the back. I somehow didn't realize this was a cap, and I was looking and looking and looking for the spray hole. And then I finally realized, maybe dummy, you should take off the cap. That would probably help. And yes, I did re-edit that because Red Foreman is somebody that I look up to, and I use some of his language, and I don't want to lose my advertising and be demonetized. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk anymore. This one is so pretty. It is a very nice, sweet floral fragrance, but it doesn't feel like overly florally. It has it smells like a fruity floral, and I really enjoy it. It's very much the type of fragrance that I would wear. So I'm very excited to have this one. I do know that QVC has some of these available as well. And if I ever purchase any more Floral Street, I might purchase from them because they have some good deals going on there. I know you're probably dying for my fragrance by CA haul, but I want to save it for the last thing. I'm sorry. I have two deals, like major deals that I got at TJ Maxx. I was traveling and I just stopped in and they had some stuff on clearance, and I was like, are you kidding me? Yes, I'm getting these. Even if I don't like them, I can give them to someone else for the price that I paid. So first up is Hermes. This is Twilly de Hermes Eau Poivree. I have no idea how to pronounce that last word. I should have looked it up, but that is not how I always roll. All right. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at the little like jaunty. It looks like a little jaunty bowler cap and the little bow on it. So cute. So cute. And let's give it a spray. I don't remember anything about this. Okay. There's a kind of a weird sharpness. I think there must be like, I don't know, some spice in there. I don't hate it. I don't know how it's going to perform on my skin. That's what I'm going to test out before I get too far into it. But yeah, I think it's kind of nice. I have always wanted an Hermes like full-size fragrance. I have one other one, but it's not nearly as cute. I have the Sur la Lagoon one, but you ready to see how much I paid for this one? That's right, $18 for an Hermes. 1.6 ounces. Do you see why I had to pick it up now? Because it was such a good deal. Yeah, so that is Twilly de Hermes Eau Poivree? I know I butchered that. I also know that trying to pronounce words doesn't always help. Like, I can listen and try, and it's just going to sound like I'm mocking people. And I don't want to do that. All right, the other thing that I picked up was this set from Miu Miu. It is just the EDP. The box on this is gorgeous. The bottle on this is amazing. I love the look of this. It does come with a lotion, and then you have the perfume. So that's what it looks like. I have loved, I don't know why, but that just wanted to do that. I have loved these bottles, but if I remember right, I don't really like the scent of this at all. And it's not like, that's the reason why I never actually purchased one. It's not something that I would crave or actually reach for. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on my skin. It's kind of there's like a sickly sweetness to it, but it also feels like a decaying kind of greenness. That's really making you want to purchase this one, right? I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. I don't hate it off the bat, but we'll see. I love the box though. Like, I'm super excited for the box. This set was supposed to be this much at TJ Maxx, but I'm going to show you how much I actually got it for. Can you read that? It was on clearance for $20. So even if I don't like it and I just want to display the bottle, like I want to do, like I do that quite a bit. $20 for the set, I think was definitely worth it. Okay, we are at the end. I have 2 more fragrances. I got both of these during the recent Fragrance by CA anniversary sale. So they had like an additional discount off and free shipping, which is what really put me over. I had several fragrances in my cart and I was like, I can't afford this many. And they do have Afterpay, which was really nice. And I could do that with my credit card, which is nice, so I could pay it off. But my bank account, like if I use my debit card, it's going to charge me an international fee, but my credit card doesn't charge me the international fee. So I really liked that aspect. So I got my first Penhaligons, my very first Penhaligons. I'm very excited about it. I also got a fragrance that I have been wanting for almost 2 years. It's definitely been, you know, over a year and a half. It was pre-pandemic when I first saw that it was coming out. And I have been looking and searching and finally found a way that was kind of affordable to get it and get it to the States, because I haven't found any, like, it wasn't on sale in any retailers in the United States other than, like, I think Fragrance X just barely got it in. Let me start with that one and then we'll end with the Penhaligons. So this is what it is. I don't know if that's even gonna show. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Fruit Collection. Yes, I have talked about this several times, and I know I have. I got pineapple. The packaging is, the poor pineapple, like, it has really done a number to the top of this. And this is what it looks like. I'm so excited. So it's gigantic. It is a 5-ounce bottle, so part of the reason why it's so expensive. And it does have the pineapple on the front. Or on the top. I still want to get lemon and orange, but I'm going to have to wait. Hopefully there's another sale or save up a little bit more money so that I can get them, because this guy was like 150 still. It was 151 US because there was a conversion from Canadian. And then there was like some discount. I can't remember if it was 8%, 6%, whatever the discount was. I did get that off of it too, which really did help. And at Fragrance X, when I saw it, I think that's where it is, it's 186. And when they finally got it in, I was like, I can't afford $186. So way cheaper. One of the more expensive bottles of perfume in my collection though, because I don't usually go over 100 on my perfumes. I actually think this is probably the second most expensive bottle in my collection after Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, because I really do try to get bargains and I don't buy a lot of expensive perfumes. This pineapple, by the way, is pretty hefty. Like, it has some weight to it. I don't know what material it's made of. I feel like it's like metal or something, but it's so heavy. Let's give it a spray. It's very nice. I was expecting it, I don't know why I was expecting it to be just a bit sweeter. I guess it's because it's like pineapple, so I think of like the super ripe pineapple that's like syrupy sweet, but these are marketed as unisex, so I shouldn't have thought of it going to be that much. This is more of a green pineapple. So, you know, when you get the pineapple and it's still like, it's a little sour. It's a little like, it still tastes good, but it's a little bit puckery. That's basically what this smells like. I am happy with it, and I think it's going to be really good to layer with my fresh pineapple that I just got from Bath & Body Works. I kind of want to see how those two layer together, and I have a couple other pineapple fragrances that I think might be nice to kind of mix and match with. One of my goals for probably spring, summer is to do a pineapple fragrance video now, because I've been a little obsessed with pineapples. So yes, Dolce & Gabbana pineapple. I am so happy. It's been one that I have been looking for. It's like one of my holy grails, even though it shouldn't be like nearly as hard to find as some of my other fragrances. All right, are we ready for the final fragrance? I've wanted a Penhaligons since I started hearing Abby talk about them. If you haven't watched From Abby with Love, make sure you catch her. I will have her link down below as well. She is like the Penhaligons queen, and I've been like, oh, I really want to try some of their fragrances. They are a niche house out of Britain that they were started, let me see, I think it says here, in 1870. So they've been around for a long time. They're very well established. They have a like little seal from the Duke of Edinburgh, and also by the Prince of Wales, which is pretty crazy. I don't think this will, you can't tell which fragrance it is, but that's what the top of the box looks like, and it really does tell you stuff. This fragrance, I think, has been discontinued because I couldn't find it on their website. I was trying to see if this was a good price or not. And yeah, I remember after hearing about Abby talk about Penhaligons so much, I kind of remembered hearing about them years ago when this fragrance first came out, and then up popped a memory in my Facebook feed, and I went, oh, they're that fragrance. And they had done an article on them that I had reposted from Dance Magazine. And this is Iris Prima. That probably might have given it away. This was created kind of in conjunction with the Royal Ballet in London, and it's supposed to be like the essence of a prima ballerina. And it has like this, I don't think it's probably real leather, but like faux leather thing on it. And it's very nice. I got the 1.6 ounce. It was like $70 some, which is not bad for Penhaligons. It was still a lot. And I was like, this is so tiny, this bottle. The other thing is, I struggle with this one because it does that label that they have on it. It kind of has a crease on it now, and it was very, very hard to put back in the box. So I probably won't do that again. I'll just let it kind of sit like this. It's very tiny. The lid isn't as, like, it doesn't fit as tightly as I thought it would, or as snugly. But it's very simplistic because yeah. Anyway, it's an Irish fragrance. Obviously, with the Prima, it does have some like leather in it for the ballet shoes, which I think is really kind of cool, because leather ballet slippers, you know, you grow up wearing those, and you eventually get, like, in the past 30 years or so, cloth ballet slippers have come into play, and it's just like revolutionized what you can do with your feet, because you don't have slabs of leather like holding you back. And also, you do have some leather in your point shoes. You have usually a leather outer sole. You have depending on what point shoes you have, some of them have a leather insole too, like a very thin suede. I actually kind of like this. It's so different than what I normally wear. It's absolutely not sweet at all. It's kind of earthy, but in a very pretty way. So yeah, I think this is probably the absolute perfect first Penhaligons for me to get. I still want to get some of the portrait collection because those bottles are stunning. I really love the new one. That's the dragon. Oh my gosh, I saw pictures of that and I was like, I don't care if it's a men's fragrance. I want to try it. So yeah, I'm very excited. That is my first Penhaligons. So thank you, Abby, for talking about them so much. That made me put them on my radar and actually like kind of think about them when I was putting in this order. That's it for this video. It was a long one, like 15 fragrances. I didn't realize I purchased that many. And these were just the ones that I got on a really good deal because they were from major discounters. Yeah. Anyway, let me know your thoughts if you've tried any of these fragrances, what your opinions are on them. If you want specific reviews on a line or one of these fragrances, let me know that down below as well. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already, and please do like this video because that would help me out so very much. Have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.